Right, so here's what's happening, right? This is called infiltration now. What happens is when you try and get your bit yourself from over the way and from wherever, Colombia or wherever it comes from. Now, where it comes from, there's a couple of cities, there's like 7 cities where it mainly gets produced. And where it gets produced, it's where it's cheapest. So you've got like Calcutta, you've got Vichalada, you've got Meta, you've got Neferio, you've got Equetia, you've got Portimao, and you've got Guanacaste. So if you can get someone over there to them places, right, then, and you can get them back and they're safe and sound, then you're only paying 1,500 quid a key. So for the parcel you wanted, if you wanted like, say, what, 12 grand's worth, there's your 8 key. So your 8 key is coming back, and it's coming back in like a, it's not like a courier or a walkover, but it's coming back a lot easier and a lot better than what you'd think it would be because of how you're doing it. So all you need to do is bird, a lad, and you get a kid, and the kid's got to have special needs. Now, I know that might sound rough, but that's just what you do. Because the kid who's got special needs, he gets special access. So special access to an airport, it means you get walked right through to the very front of the queue, and you get walked right through on the plane and whatever. So if you've got a family going on holiday, and there's a man who's the mule, and he's ready to take the blame, and there's the bird who knows nothing about it, she's just brand new out the wrapper, and you've got a kid who's got special needs, you're walking straight through. So when you get down, you get to the places, and you go to Colombia or wherever it is you might fictionally go to, then you'd meet up with a contact up there.
Hello Scouse, my brother. Hope you are well. What did you need?
Hola mi amigo. Este cambio de agre y kilogramos por 9,000 libras. Este lunch, nosotros organizaremos ruesta propio transporte de regreso al Reino Unido.
Your Spanish is broken, Scouser. It's hard for me to understand.
I need a key, and my mate's going to come and see you. It's going to be at the same place where we arranged, and it's going to be as soon as, yeah. Can you sort that for me, lad? 1,500 quid a key. I want a key, and it's going to my mate who's going to be at a hotel where to tell you. So if you can, and you will you meet my mate where the chosen place was, what we spoke about earlier on the phone? Yes, lads, what's happening? Nice to hear from you, bro. Is that all sorted or what?
Hello Scouser. The meeting has been completed. Everything is well. Good luck for your friend on his journey. He's doing business with you. Good luck and be well.
So here's what's happened. The parcel's landed and everything's good. The lad's got through. It's all sound. So now we've got 8 boxes, right? Now these 8 boxes have only cost me 12 grand, but it's cost me about 2.5, 3 grand to get him taxi fare over there and the holiday, and you know what I mean, bits and bobs. He's had to go to 5 different airports. He's just absolutely knackered. He's gone from Liverpool to Ireland, ends up in fucking Bogota, right? So he's seen the parcel, he's got it sorted, we've got the hotel, he's got the contact's met him, he's got the bit, everything's sound, it's all been clarified, everyone's flying. So all he's got to do now is get back. So he's going back the next day. So I said to him, listen lad, don't stash all that parcel in one place, go to a different hotel. So I've gone online, I've booked him in another hotel, he's gone from there to there. So now the people who he's got off, they don't even know where he's gone, he's just gone, yeah, just in case they try and like rob him or something like that. So he's got back, he's come back to the airport, it's all been sound. Now here's where it takes a little bit of a twist, right? When he's come back, he's come to see me. Everything's sound. We've got the parcel. It's all sound. Everything's flying. It's proper cheap here, as you know, as you can imagine, because it's come direct from the horse's mouth. So as the parcel's landed, I'm on the phone to Newcastle, I'm on the phone to Bradford, I'm on the phone to Scotland, I'm on the phone everywhere, just trying to pass bits about, and I'm charging them proper heavy prices. So I'm more than doubling my dough on each box. So everyone's getting looked at, everything's sound. So then one day this kid comes up to me, and this kid works for me, he's proper sound, and he's got this kid with him, I don't even know who he is. So I'm like, he's come to mine, and I'm thinking, why has he brought him to mine? What's he on about? So the kids come in, have been like nice about it and all that, have been sound about it, being proper like, you know, courteous, have been like, do you want a drink, do you want a stripe, blah, 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 blah. So the kid doesn't want a stripe, but he'll have a bevy. So I'm thinking, that's a little bit snide. So I said, why don't you have a stripe? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, so if you have a stripe, why don't you want a stripe? So my head's gone a little bit. I'm thinking, why is he not having a stripe? But as I'm shaking hands with him, he's looking at me, but he's not making eye contact properly. He's looking away. So straight away I'm thinking, who is this kid? Where's he from? Who's he from, lad? He's from Coventry, he's sound. And I'm like, he's from Coventry. I'm like, what are you? Says he, come upstairs with me. I said, who the fuck's he, lad? He's like, lad, he's my mate. I'm like, how do you know him? I met him offline. What do you mean you met him offline, lad? Why is he in my house? He's going, nah, lad, he's sound. I'm like, how do you know he's sound, lad? I've been talking to him for weeks, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right. So I took with a pinch of salt. The kid's like talking. Just like, I don't know, there was something about him where I couldn't take to him. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't take to him. He was talking the talk, but he wasn't walking the walk. And I'm thinking, what's he on about him? So my mate gets off, he gets off and all that. So I've thought, you know what, I'm taking a step back from this now. So what I've done is I've spanned a bit and I've given to someone else, and the third party I've given to, he's the one who's like the main man in front of all these other people, and he's got like this hierarchy, he's got these connections, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's all sound, everyone's sound. There's this new kid who we don't even know, he's proper sound, and I'm thinking he's not sound, and there's just something about him, you know, you just get that feeling in your gut, and you're thinking, what's he on about him? So I've took a step back. Now, about 2 days later, I'm driving down the road to get to my car, and I just noticed this car. I was thinking, that car's been with me for ages there. So I'm going round about twice, just to like shake him off, and then he's got off, and then I've come back, and then there's another car on my tail. And I'm thinking, I know what, I must be paranoid because of what's just happened. So my head's half gone a bit of a 50-50 about what's happening. I'm thinking, my para is this, is that, is that, yeah. So gets off, comes home, comes back in the house. I'm sitting there and thought, you know what, I'm taking a step back from this. So I phoned me, I'm like, listen lad, don't even bother with me no more, don't phone me no more, just let it go, I'll give you the bits, that's it. So, but the first thing I've done is I've took the password off my Wi-Fi, yeah, I've thought, fuck that, so my phone's gone, so I've put tapes over my cameras, and every time I'm talking, I've put my phone by the telly, and I've got the telly on full blast, I'm talking, and blah, 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 and I'm just thinking, you know what, I feel like I've been proper infiltrated here. But I had no reason to, I just felt it from like, so the days and weeks going on, now, when this kid's come to mind, he hasn't seen that I'm the one with the bits, no one said nothing about that. Yeah, it's been like hidden, but not hidden, so it's gone behind, bam, two different routes. So I've got all my dough, so it's nothing to do with me, I don't want nothing to do with it. Now, this firm I was working with, they were heavy. They were like, listen lads, yes, Sam, we've got it going down this way, we've got it going down that way, we can do this, we can do that. I'm like, lads, okay, Sam, I don't even want to know. So when people are coming in mine and they're talking to me, the first thing I'm doing is like, give me your phone. But what for? Give me your phone. So I'm getting the phones off them, button by the telly, under the telly where the speaker is, I'm putting the telly on full blast, I'm taking them in the kitchen, I'm talking to them, blah, 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 blah. They're like, lad, you're parry. I'm like, lad, I'm not parry, I just feel like something's not right. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like something's not right. And they're like, oh, lad, you know, you're sending me scatty. I'm like, lads, I don't know what's going on. So about a week later, everything's been distributed, it's gone down there, it's gone up there, it's gone over there, it's gone everywhere, right? And my mate phones me, the lad who's the initial one, who was the lad from that place where I've just told you. And he says to me, lad, you're not going to believe what just happened to me. I said, what do you mean? He went, lad, I've just been ragged by Plod. I said, yeah. I said, do you get your car took off yet? Because I know he's got no licence, so I know he's not legit. So if he's got no licence, that means insurance is void, so your car's getting took. He went, no, lad, it was proper weird. He said, they put me in the back of the van. And he said to me, driving around with no licence again. Do you know what? We're going to let it off at this time, but if we catch it again. And I'm like, what do you mean, lad? He's like, lad, that's what happens. I'm like, what? So I'm like, lad, you're under obs. I said, lad, you've got us all under obs, you stupid. You've got us all under fucking obs. Like, how have I, lad, how have I? I'm like, what do you mean, how have you? I said, lad, do you think fucking Plods are going to let you off? I'm like, lad, you are fucking mad if you think they're going to let you off with that. So he's like, oh, lad, listen, lad, you think it's too much, Everyone said you're para. I said, who said I'm para, lad? Well, here's what I got told, don't say no to it. So he said you're a little bit paranoid, not to like listen to what you're saying. And I'm like, lads, these people who were saying that are just absolutely bang on. So there was a firm, right, and the firm was like four of them were my mates, and there was loads more who didn't even know, all from out of the UK and all that. And I'm like, lad, I'm taking a step back. I do not want nothing to do with this. This is proper bang on. So I'm proper shot paranoid. I've just ceased everything I'm doing. I've just stopped everything. I've just lashed my phone. I've just lashed me chip. I've just stopped doing everything at all. Just thinking, this is bang on. Next thing, I get to knock on the door. Opens the door. Fella says to me, all right, mate, I'm a milkman, and what we do is remember the old style milk where you used to get, where you get bottles, and I'm like, yeah. He said, what's your name? I said, what do you mean, what's my name? He said, what's your name and date of birth? I'm like, what are you on about, lad? He says, oh no, we just needed to see if you want milk delivered. I'm like, lad, get the fuck away from my house now. What are you talking about, lad? What are you on about, lad? So when I've looked, it just looked proper blazing. You've got a milkman knocking at your door randomly, asking you your name and date of birth. I was just like, this is proper bang on this, mate. So I'm thinking, no way. Now, I know quite well that you've got these things what they can fire at your house, and when they fire at your house, it just takes every phone call out your house. You don't even need the SIM card, you don't even need all that. They just put this box on your fucking house, right? I think it's called a Titan or something like that. I'm not sure what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but I know it's something. And they fire it and it sticks to your house, and every single phone call you make in or out of that house goes on register for. It doesn't even matter if you smash your phone up. So I'm just like, you know what, this is proper bang on my head's gone. I've got kids and then I'm just like, what's happening here? I'm thinking we are proper bang on. So I've just took a proper step back now. This kid who's nothing to do with it, doesn't even graft and on like that, right? He said to me, listen lad, he's told me to go and do, I'm like, listen, don't do nothing for no one. I said, just stay away from him. And he's like, nah lad, I want to, I need to. And I'm like, lad, listen to me, this is proper heavy, right? So I'm saying to him, lad, swerve it, you don't want nothing to do with it, just swerve it, and I'll just trust me when I tell you. And I don't even want to talk to him on the phone. So he's like, hey, listen lad, I'm just going to do this one thing. I'm like, oh, whatever. Now this kid was a worker, he was a worker. He just wants a little bit of extra dough. And all he done, honest to God, all he done was took an half ogle somewhere, right? Now, where he took this half ogle to was the lad from Coventry's mate. What are you on about, lads? Lads, I told you not to do it. What are you doing? So he took that, he's giving me, he's like, lads, it's all good, it's come through. I'm like, all right, sounds. Now, here's what's happened, right? About less than 8 months later, it's all gone quiet. I'm proper quiet and I'm starting to think, you know what, I was proper paranoia. I might have been a bit paranoia. So I'm like, I've ceased activity. I am doing absolutely nothing to do with it. I've got a 50-box line of coming back from the same place what's supposed to be coming over. I've swerved that. The people from Colombia are just like, oh, what are you on about? Like as if I'm some amateur. And I'm like, oh, lad, I just feel like it's heat on me. He's like, sound. He's like, yeah, well, you've got our number. I'm like, yeah, go on, sound. So then the next day, honest to God, listen to this, the next day, as soon as I'd said to them, cease and desist, it's like as if I was getting listened to, but I wasn't getting listened to. This is what's mad about it. I've woke up in the morning, right? And it's been like a sunny day, everything sounds all. I'm thinking, and my head was gone with it. I was just thinking, oh, this is mad. You know what happened there? Yeah, 34 doors went that morning all across the UK at 7 o'clock in the morning. Mine never went, right? And I was just like, what the fuck's happened there? Now, I didn't know 34 doors had went. I only knew a few of my mates had. So the 4 lads who were in on it, their doors have gone. They've been nicked. Conspiracy to supply the mainland UK. Yeah, get on that for charges. Now, everyone's been roped in. I haven't been roped in because I've done nothing. Because I knew straight away we were under obs from the very first day. As soon as I met that kid, I just had a feeling. So everyone's been nicked yet. Now, out of who I know, forget about the outer circle, my inner circle, yeah, there's like 4 lads. One got a 26, one got a 22, and 2 got a 18. Right, get on this. And then after that was all over, after that was over the operation, they all been nicked. Conspiracies by the mainland UK. The lad who took the half ogle, yeah, 2 years later, his door went and he got 19 months. Yeah, 2 years later, he got 19 months. So, fuck knows what's gone on there. I don't know what's happened there, but I was just proper sad because if they would have listened to me, everything would have been okay, but no one listened to me, right? The mule himself, he never even got done because they weren't on him. It was weird. It was bizarre. Now, when we looked at the depths and all that, we've seen that no one's grasped on no one. It was a proper operation, and the operation was the lad who was from Coventry. He was a proper busy. So when he come to mine, he didn't know nothing about me, so they've had me under odds because I've ceased and desist everything and lashed my phones, all that. I've been like just absolutely zero. I've been doing nothing at all, do you know what I mean? So they never had me on nothing at all. They didn't even know it was me who was the orchestra of it. And do you know what? I swear, mate, it was just the luckiest thing for me, but shit for them. And I say to them all the time, you think these encros, I've never used an encro. You think these encros are sound, yeah? They're not sound. And here's why they're not sound, because they're going to get infiltrated one day. And you know when they do, you'll all be sorry. And guess what? Everyone's sorry about it now, aren't they?